How's it going, guys? Welcome to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. I love this music. It's the best. Like, literally, I could probably put this on in the background of anything and just be super happy with it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. For any of you who are watching live, it's wonderful to have you here. Hopefully you enjoy today. I have no idea what we're doing exactly, but we'll jump into it regardless. And for those of you watching this post, hope you enjoy as well. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different. And then, of course, this part's going to probably get cut out when I do the compilation, which should be coming out the Saturday after this recording. But thank you guys so much. First thing I gotta say is a big thank you to like Purple OG Gamer. You jumped in chat a little early. Just wanted to give a highlight to you, and you pointed out something happened today. I've been creeping closer and closer, and we just crossed the 2K markers. We have over 2,000. We have 2,000 subscribers. We have 2,000 lab mems. Like, that's freaking crazy. It seems like it wasn't that long ago when I was like excited to hit like 500 subscribers, and now we're at 2,000. Granted, you know, in the large scheme of things, like, yeah, it's like nothing compared to like other people, but you know what? I don't really care what other channels have. I like what we have. We have an awesome community, and I'm really happy to have so many people that are a part of it. It's really, really nice. So thank you, each and every one of you. I appreciate it. I'll probably say something in the next like video or two as well that I record, though I did technically already record Friday's video. I got a little ahead because life's gonna get a little busy for me this next week. I shouldn't have any disruptions to the schedule per se, but I'm on the fence on whether or not I'll be doing a live stream next week. Probably will, but it all just depends on how things play out. But thank you guys for joining me, and let's just get started because I just want to jump in. So Medjed is kind of looking to get all creepy with us and is saying like, oh, you gotta find out, like, you gotta, you know, capture someone's heart, though we don't have much information to work off of, except for the fact that the person who dropped it off in the mailbox is local, and we're going to try and look into more about Futaba Sakura. Now, obviously, I know the story that happens here, but there's new content, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen. And we got to go to Mementos at some point, but right now we only have one contact to go in there after, so, like, I'm hesitant to jump in there, but if there's nothing else going on, I might just do it. It just seems like a waste. I usually like trying to knock out 2 or 3 when I go into Mementos and spend the time otherwise out there. So I think it's nighttime. I don't think we can go anywhere. Oh, is there a crossword? Let's see. Nope. Let me see if I can go out.
Hey.
Okay, we can go out another time. Can we get her in here? Okay. So it's just it's the like restricted evening activities. I don't think we have any new games. We'll have to buy a new game, but I think I've got a video I can watch. So let's do that. Oh, and no, I just fed the plant last time.
Oh.
Let's see. That's because I beat the game. I don't think we have any games. Yeah. So we had to beat that.
Oh.
Now let's see if we got a DVD to watch. ICU, a heart-wrenching drama about working at ER teaches you kindness. Sounds good to me. Won't get anything from it tonight, but, you know, doesn't matter.
This man is a convicted criminal, yet you want to save him?
His guilt or innocence is for the courts to decide. My only concern is that he lives long enough to get there.
It's a story about the daily struggles of doctors working in an emergency ward. I actually like these shows when they don't get too pretentious. Like, I like, House is like the dramatic version of something I kind of like. And I actually like the real life stuff a bit more, like documentary style shows. I like this guy. A person's life is valued no matter what they've done.
Yep.
No matter circumstances, those doctors never gave up. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Oh, I guess I did get something from it. I always thought that you only got stuff on the conclusion. Maybe that's just books. Yeah, I have to say my stats are doing pretty darn good. I remember by the end of my first playthrough, I got them all up to 5, you know, pretty well. But like, I think I'm well ahead of the game that I was that time, which is really positive for me.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? I gotta try and get as many people as I can to rank 10 before the end. So I'm really I've gotta be spending time with people as much as possible.
Yo.
Hey, Ryuji, what's up?
Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
Yeah, don't we have... Oh yeah, that's the one thing. We have an assembly coming up that is new. I have no idea what that's all about.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
I don't know. I got this tickle in my throat. I think it's just me talking.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl.
Yeah.
If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
Maybe.
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
Why are we always so mean to Ryuji?
I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
No, of course not. Sounds like we got a plan, though. Summer vacation starts the day after tomorrow, but don't forget, there's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shitty like the red light district, and don't go to the beach after dark. I want to go to the beach. I want to jump in some cold water. Seems like we won't be having any fun on our summer break for a while. Okay, cats normally don't like water, but salt water must be really bad for cats, right? I mean, couldn't that make them sick, like trying to lick all the salt water off? I have a cat. I have to sympathize. Yuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We've got nothing to lose. Let's head to the young and gather info around the neighborhood. Yep. Not gonna have a way out of this one, but that's okay. Alright, old man. Futaba. Yeah, I know that name. Heard it somewhere before. Ah, yes, it was the name of the teacher that I had a crush on back when I was in elementary school. Let's ask some other people too. Okay, is the shop open? Because before I kick all this off, I want to see if I can maybe, like, go shopping and get some, like, games. Where is the shop anyway? It's like, oh, it's this recycling sign or something. Yes, you. Can I help you? Do you know Futaba Sakura? Futaba? Huh. Well, you don't get it. Occasionally youngin coming around poking around, but I'm afraid I don't know them by that name. No like here then, huh? Let's go with some other people. I can't shop. Oh well. I'll shop again some other time. How about you, lady? Sakura-san's single, right? I thought he didn't have any children. Let's talk some other people too. Let's just run. Nope, there was somebody down. Oh, hello. Who are you? You want to listen in? Do you think the Phantom Thieves are a danger to society? Send us your opinion. Oh, this is the deal. Send us your opinion by email or fax. What's that rubbish about Phantom Thieves? What's that rubbish about Phantom Thieves? They're not real. There's no way people like that are real. Okay. Well, you were next to useless and my voice acting skills were terrible, so let's just move on, shall we? Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, fetch, I got stuck on the bike rack thing. Hey, shopper. Futaba? Who knows? By the way, do you eat a lot? Hey, I'm a grown boy. If it's just you and him, then you've got to be eating enough for two, right? You must be having quite the appetite. What, you're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's Boss who eats a lot then. Let's ask some other people too. The weird thing, you've been tracking Boss's eating habits. Futaba, who is that? I don't think I know anyone by that name. I wouldn't. This Futaba gets angry by the way you're snooping on them, though. Let's ask some other people. Oh yeah, this is the guy I saw before. Futaba. Nope, don't know anyone by that. I've come to Sakura-san's often enough to make deliveries, but I've never seen who you're talking about. That's actually some pretty conclusive evidence against the Futaba thing. You think a package might have showed up, but like knowing what we know, insider stuff. But let's see. How about you, good sir? Futaba. Nope. Don't know who that could be.
So, up until now, our biggest lead seems to be the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food.
Okay. It's hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Here's the food store.
This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
Nothing.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
And that's gonna go well.
You read the letter, did you not? So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Okay, okay.
Tipped off? What are you talking about?
Oh, that's a lucky break. I forgot about that.
Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
Oh, what a threat.
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
Bitch. Sheesh, why is she doing that?
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this, as long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
I like how I don't remember that cognitive science, but like a PSI, like psychology or psychic. It's really interesting.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
Sure you will.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
I sigh.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off.
Yes, she is.
What's with that look? You got something to say?
Custody?
This doesn't involve you.
I mean, to be fair, I would actually think it might, because we don't know about Futaba, so like it would be pretty clear. Like it would seem like she wasn't talking about me, was she? Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
So stressful.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems.
Sounds like everyone's got their own problems here.
More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something?
Science.
I wonder what the chief's hiding.
Oh, you know.
We can't really press him on the subject, though. Especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Oh, that stupid throat. Every time I go live, it's like I can't just have a normal conversation with y'all. Yo, how'd it go? You find out anything about Futaba Sakura? I've been wondering that too. At the hideout, okay? Whoa! So you did learn something. Fine work. I knew we could count on you. Rotakun, thank you. Alright, let's all meet up tomorrow. Alright, now, can we do something fun tonight? Like, go outside?
Hey!
God, why can't I ever leave? And that means I can't call her. So dumb. Alright, well, guess we're gonna finish the ER thing. We got nothing better to do, Mr. Plant. I'm sure you're fine.
Nice!
I need to go buy more stuff soon.
Oh!
Alright, let's watch the DVD to finish it.
If you try to save both the mother and the baby, you'll lose them both. Or I could save them both. I can do this.
Hello, Beat, whoever you are. Hello. Or Halo Beat. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Now, you love that line that's like, if you try to save the mother and the baby, you'll lose them both. Or, I'll save them both. It's like, did you not hear what I said? It's a story about the daily struggle of doctors working in an emergency ward.
That's incredible.
Wow, that guy just doesn't have a word surrendered his dictionary, does he?
Oh!
I can't tell you enough. I don't like it when Morgana sits like that. Like, I've never seen a cat do that beyond like maybe like doing some basic cleaning, and never as lackadaisical as that. It just looks horrifying. So we finished watching ICU, huh? Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Yeah, nuggets of kindness. Woo! There we go.
Okay.
Let's return to the DVD soon.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Yes, because there's nothing else I can do with you, Morgana. I heard about honey and lemon with your tea can help with the throat. It's true, like,
threatening boss?
okay, here's the thing. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I've not had any throat problems all day. I think maybe it's just nerves. I don't know. It's always a bit more pressure doing live compared to, like, normal, just because I'm more cognitively aware of my surroundings, maybe. And because I got my water. Should be fine. I don't know. Maybe I'll try something hot next time, maybe. But I don't know. I'll work on it. But thanks for your concern.
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Batch.
What's up?
Oh yeah, Makoto, you haven't told them yet, have you?
It's nothing.
Oh, come on.
So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Oh, I think we're coming up on the scene that actually sold me on Makoto when I first played. Boop-a-doop-boop.
Is it Alibaba?
I've given you a calling card and you have the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I've told you I'd help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to police if you don't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
What a selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Both of these won't make any sense to text to them. Tell me your keywords. Keywords? What are you talking about? Are you just saying random stuff to dodge the issue?
What are we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Let's meet somewhere. Meet with me. That'll be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'll call this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now if you'll excuse me. Wait a second. I said deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. Why are you doing this? I can't find the account to send a response to. I'll get back as an error message.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
That'd be scary still, though.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
you do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown.
Oh wait, was that like that was the briefcase full of fake money?
We got 150,000 yen out of it.
That's $1,000, isn't it?
That's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah! Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. Gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
That's horrifying!
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
Ah, real authentic
tomorrow
sushi
night.
in Japan sounds like a dream. Alright. I wonder if all that Medjed business was just a prank. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strange they haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now, given our fame. Huh, when you put it like that, it kind of makes me wonder too. Especially after they taunted us theatrically like that. Yes, however, it would be best for us to come with a countermeasure regardless. For now, though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That is all we can do. Something's not right. I was thinking that too. I can't really put it into words though. Yusuke's right. I'm sorry for bringing this up, but on the day before our celebration party too. Cheer up, Makoto. We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who though. You better not be talking about me. Yeah. Or Morgana. I guess Morgana might be a problem too. So given how he gets. Alright, now tonight, can we leave and do stuff? That was boss, obviously.
Hey!
Why can I not do anything on days like this? Okay, alright, so I can study. Charm. I need to go get more DVDs and stuff. I can read a book. I can try and make some curry, I suppose. Does that do anything besides give me food, though? I think we're out of curry ingredients. Let's try making some another day. No, it doesn't matter then. So I can brew coffee. I can study. I could also make some lockpicks, but I think I'm good on those. I could use the proficiency boost because proficiency is tougher to boost. Okay, I'll make some lockpicks.
Okay.
I make 4. Good luck. All right. Yeah, we got lockpicks. We got tons of stuff to make them. Smoke screen. Boom. Following aura. What's battle? Oh, it's like stuff I can make for a battle? Weird. I don't remember using like any of this stuff. Yeah, let's just make 4 lockpicks.
Yeah.
Do you want to make 4 the lockpick? Make it. Do it. Clank, clank, clank. Wow, that's efficient use of materials. You ended up with even more than I expected. Ooh.
Yes.
You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you.
Yeah.
Alright, proficiency. I can unlock all the chests. I probably have more than I need. I saw that. The way you use your hands, you did great. Oh, I got a little extra. So hard to get proficiency up. Okay, let's go to bed. Oh yeah, this is the whole get-together thing.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Oh yeah, because you know it's so personal.
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Purple Gamer, you're right. A normal cat should never eat sushi. I imagine the seaweed and the rice are both problematic. But Morgana, being the kind of pseudo cat, kind of breaks the rules there.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
It is.
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
Such a
It
bee.
seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that.
What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
All right.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
God, he's so slimy. Even now.
Okay.
Time for sushi. This place is the Ginza, right? Do we take the usual train from Shibuya? We also have that big meeting, right? Like, when's that big thing? Oh no, it's Sunday. I don't know what the calendar is. I'm sorry. Oh, it's so good.
Man, the flounder is out of this world.
I've never had flounder. I'm a little scared of flounder. It can, like, I know if it's most likely prepared just fine, but still, the fact it can kill you, freaking terrifying.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
So good.
I'm jealous.
Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses. And don't talk.
By the way,
Oh, yeah?
is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
No.
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
Never. No chance. Like, here's the thing. He's right. He is strict, but he's also been horrifically kind. Like, he literally did not have to take us in, and he did. Like, he literally brought us into his house as a criminal and was willing to give us a chance. Like, not a chance.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
She's got a point.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish.
Shut him down, boys. Shut him down.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves.
Shut up!
Crap.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious! Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Ryuji, like, it's amazing that everyone doesn't already know that we're the Phantom Thieves.
Everywhere we go, we hear about these Phantom Thieves.
What rubbish.
Punch him
Think
in.
about where we
Be
are,
like, punch you,
Ryuji.
you idiot!
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Boo boo doo.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Catchy.
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Freaking
because
creepy.
I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right?
Oh, yeah, see, this is the problem, though. Like, now that we have friends with Yusuke and Makoto, like, it actually is, like, and like, we were involved in Kashio, like, you can definitely, like, without much investigating, like, you can really draw connections between us and everything that's been happening.
I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
Oh, boy.
For real?
Oh, yeah. So, Purple, you're talking about the flounder. Yeah, no, flounder's interesting. Like, it's, like, supposed to be really good, but definitely is quite ugly.
English again.
Yep.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
Right.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must
Yes,
say,
you did. You suck.
this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
Ignore them.
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
In reality, it actually is. Like, the problem with, like, doxing is, like, you can't fight that, typically. Like, a lot of times people are just being trolly, and, like, if someone is going to dox you or something, it's usually because they want to get the reaction, they want to, like, do something nasty. You can't fight that. You gotta just kind of roll with the punches. Not that I want to try it anytime soon. Please, do not ever try and do something like that. But, like, you know, they say don't feed the trolls. It's kind of true. Now, there's a big difference, though, between, like, somebody being nasty to you and somebody being, like, objectively, like, evil. Like, especially if people are, like, trying to use, like, opportunities to, I don't know, discriminate and, like, be hateful. That needs to be addressed. But, like, it just needs to be known, like, it's not welcome. Like, it's something that's absolutely not welcome. Here on my Discord, anywhere, like, you bring hate speech, you're gone. It's gonna happen. Just because it's, like, there's no place for it. For something like this, though, like, there's really not much you can do. I mean, maybe two-step authenticate everything and then just kind of weather the storm.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
That was a good
Profiling
response.
of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
You're just a Phantom Thief. He is being suspicious, but he's also a detective. Saying it like a joke would be really funny. Here's just a Phantom Thief.
Me? You're siding with him?
I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations. You really are an intriguing one.
And you really are a stupid one.
I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one?
No.
I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
Go away.
What the hell are you saying?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
No, the logic's actually pretty there, Ryuji. I'd be like big red warning lights going off in my head.
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
That's actually terrifying. Oh.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, fetch.
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about this?
I don't know.
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Ooh, you got some thoughts?
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
Mm-hmm.
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together.
Ah.
It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
Interesting
So
leap of
she's
logic,
asking
but
that we
it
steal
kind of
her own
follows
heart?
through.
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go
Aw.
together.
Boy, just throw Morgana under the bus.
Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Hmm. I think it's the right idea. No, it's definitely not this playthrough, but this is definitely
Nobody's
where
answering.
this. I remember this is the scene that really sold me on Makoto as the love interest. So, yeah, it's real adorable up here.
But
She's
the
got that
lights are
combination
on.
of like being intelligent, but also being like just adorable, especially in social situations.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Yusuke.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know.
My apologies, Boss.
It's so sketchy what we're doing here.
Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Oh.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that?
Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out!
You're totally freaking out.
Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Oh, she's out. Yusuke, Ryuji.
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
Aw, this thing is like, aw. And then
I can sense someone's presence.
Yusuke, you're not helping.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving. No, my legs won't move.
I love it. Yeah, it's so adorable. Oh, Makoto. Oh, yeah. So, Purple, Gabriel, I guess if you haven't missed this part of the game, so, Morgana is like an entity from the kind of like more cognitive realm, and kind of lives as in Mementos, which is like kind of like an alternate dimension that reflects ours, but the thoughts of the people who live here. Anyone who can travel to the other realm, who can become a Phantom Thief especially, once they travel, they're able to hear Morgana talk. For everyone else, it just sounds like meowing. But anybody who's gone through and become a Phantom Thief, or at least has like, you know, traveled there through like the travel app into the other dimension, can hear Morgana.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Aww.
Are you okay, Futaba?
Uh-oh.
He's home.
Why would you just hide?
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
It's just me, boss.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house?
I like how we're just so like chill there. We're just standing there with our hands in our pockets, and like Makoto's like literally like clutching our leg. Like he's so unflappable.
You're...
Good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
No.
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
That's not it. This, things happened and...
He's all just gonna walk out.
Kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Yeah. Oh, good. He's not too mad.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san to...
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
I didn't realize. I forgot that she's so smooth here. She's like, "Oh, if we scared her, we'd like to say sorry." It's like soup. It's a good way.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you.
To be fair, it's your secret to keep, man.
Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
Okay.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree.
Besides the sharp-witted part, sounds like me.
She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine? Like, I don't know. My mom kind of did that though. Like, my parents got divorced, and my dad, of course, he had his education to lean on, and so he had a good job. But when they split up, my mom had an associate's degree, and it was like in horse raising. Not really easy to turn that into a career, especially at the drop of a hat. So she worked her butt off. She worked like a full-time job, a part-time job, and went to school like as much as she could. And that was to keep herself afloat. I mean, she did her best to take care of us, obviously, me and my siblings, but my dad ended up, with child support, effectively taking care of us. But it's still like something I look back on, just like she must have been breaking her back every day just to move forward. So I can't imagine someone being able to do that with like a really small child too. Because at the time, my brother was the youngest, and actually, you know what? Now I think about it, he would have been about 7. Wow, was he really that young when they split up? Must have been. Wow. His whole life then, he didn't have a chance to have many memories of our parents together. Granted, when parents split up, it's for good reasons usually, and to each their own, but still, can't help but be a little sad at that thought now I think about it. I'm sure he doesn't mind, it was just what he grew up with, but still. Anyway, let's move on.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
What about her father?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her.
Dang.
They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Left?
Yes. She committed suicide.
That'd be horrible.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Oh, fetch. I forgot about that. Good Could you imagine the horrifying scars that would put in a child? Fetch, man.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So, well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba.
Yeah.
First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
It doesn't take a genius to realize that a kid would blame themselves for it.
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
Sadly, it's not that uncommon. Like, kids often will blame themselves for, like, when bad things happen to them or around them. Like, even if nobody, enhances that idea by, bolstering it or, implying it, which sadly happens way too often enough. Kids often look to themselves when they need to figure out, why something bad happens to them. Terrible. It's also, I'm a huge, it sounds weird to say, but I'm a huge believer in adoption. Something I plan to engage in, because it's just, there's so many broken homes and kids growing up in these broken families or abandoned for whatever reason. And, it's horrifying to think about that. Life's hard enough when you have an ideal situation. And, my past wasn't perfect, but fetch, it was ideal. I always had everything I needed and more. And then you think about the fact that there are kids out there who, you know, if they're not on the street, they're in the system. And they have to just, you know, deal with that. It's heartbreaking. It's terrifying. It's like, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to think about. It's something I wish I could do more for. Like I said, I don't know if I can really fix the system. And I don't know if I have it in me to really commit myself to the whole thing, but I really like the idea. My wife really likes the idea of, like, someday, like, giving at least one kid a good home, like a home they deserve, that they just don't have the opportunity to have. Purple Gamer, you're adding, you said, the love of a parent towards the children is unconditional and much sacrifice goes to keeping them safe. Absolutely. It's something you never really recognize as a kid. Like, it's like, it goes right over your head just because you just assume that's just how life is, you know? And then, I don't know, you grow up, you go on your own, maybe you even have kids of your own, and you suddenly are like, oh, okay, I suddenly understand. And it puts a perspective there you can't ever take back. And it's kind of funny. I think that's why, like, Christmas is now, like, become a favorite holiday of mine. Because growing up, you know, you look forward to presents, and it becomes really cool for that. But now, I see it as the time of giving. It helps me, like not only do I get to give gifts to people and enjoy that, but it also helps me, like, really appreciate, like, what my parents were going through when they give gifts to me, and when they went to work every day, and when they, like, made my lunches or went to parent-teacher conferences, when they took that time to sit down and talk with me even when they were tired. And then you think about kids who have abusive homes, or parents who are just distant, or who don't have parents at all. And, like, just that thought alone breaks my heart.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound.
Yeah, I get that.
Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening. She'd say things like, I hear voices, and Mom is looking at me.
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in.
Right. Well, of all shut-ins, she's got the good reasons, but still it's not healthy.
She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Right.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
I understand.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease.
Maybe, but at the same time, like, she'll stagnate there. But can you also, like, can you justify, like, forcing her to face these things?
That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live.
Yeah.
It's all I can do, though.
What does Futaba want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
Right.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Possible.
Hold on a sec. do we even know if she has a palace?
We should check.
Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
There we go.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil?
Remember, distorted desire has nothing to do with evil. It does drive people towards being crazy, and that can be evil, but it's all about just twisted desires.
Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
How did we not notice this?
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Right.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, so Purple, you're saying Futaba needs a game console or PC? Hold the phone. You'll see. You'll see.
So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
Come on, man. It's like it's that hard.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Let's do this thing. This is all new. Yeah, see, there's Futaba.
He's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Yep, there he is. Where'd Morgana go? Wait, does that mean I'm free? I'm free! I can just do whatever I want! But I can't leave still? Is this psychic presence keeping me bound to? Darn you, cat! And I don't even have anything cool to do. What, am I physically incapable of doing anything until Morgana? That's stupid. Wait, train? What's oh, like training. I thought it meant like train, like riding the train. I was like, what? How am I doing that from my room? I should go to bed. Alright, let's sleep. Hey!
Just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? I take it the chief told you about Futaba? And then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
How'd you know that? No, it's like, where were you? That's a better question.
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
What was she like?
She had long hair and a pretty young-sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys.
Right.
At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them.
What an odd girl.
In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Right. Oh. Gonna go see Sai for a second, are we? But yeah, as you can see, Purple Gamer, she's got quite a PC.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
They were an unseen enemy.
Then how was Medjed... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
I'm not lying to you. Down. There we go.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story.
It's
still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed, since their identity is unknown.
Okay, so perfect. Good. You really should play this game if you have the chance to, honestly. It's really good. But the idea of a palace is that, okay, basics of this are, there's our world, and then there's a cognitive world. It's a reflection of the minds of all people. So, the way we see and perceive the world and each other shapes how that dimension looks. People with intensely strong desires can actually warp that side of the space so much into what's called a palace. It's a large collection of this kind of cognitive energy that gathers these kind of wayward creatures called shadows, which are kind of like harsh reflections of us on the other side, and our essential, maybe most core driving aspects. Those aspects being things like kindness or hatred or fear, a lot of like the 7 deadly sins, but also virtues on the other side. But they collect over there, and they start to, like, your desire, your focus, your obsession starts to twist within you. It's something that actually happens to people, where people get obsessed with something, an idea, a concept, a reality or a non-reality. Like, it can slowly start to warp inside you. And inside this cognitive space, that becomes a physical location called a palace. And that palace, you kind of reign supreme. And you kind of have a manifestation of your internal, like, perceived reality. And as it exists, it continues to apply pressure to your desire, letting it grow and fester and continue to warp. And so then in the reality, your perspective starts to continue, also warps further and further, making it so that, and so the response to that is that as people's desires are twisted, they start taking more and more drastic and often harsh turns in the real world. The first guy's palace, he was a controller and he was abusive. He saw, like, he was an accomplished person whose title gave him entitlement. He then used that power to gain power over the sports teams in high school, and he would push them to their physical limits, often getting physically abusive with them. And that desire and kind of his rulership made him feel like a king, which is kind of why his palace turned into a castle with him as a king. And then he extended that to girls who he felt he had power over, and used that power to abuse them. And so that's what got our attention to him. We fixed it, and we corrected his heart. Now, you can actually kill people by doing that, but we were letting them go and kind of letting them snap back to reality, which, by unwinding that twisted desire, wakes them up to what they're actually doing and kind of like reassesses them in their conscience. So far, whenever we've changed people's hearts, they then proceed to feel so guilty for the things they've done and the things they've been thinking. They actually confess to the crimes they've committed. Because we've only targeted people mostly who have actually committed crimes. Though there are some people we find who are like starting to build palaces that we can actually help like correct before they actually do anything too bad. So yeah, anyway, if I were to boil it down to a small idea, the notion of a palace is a summation of somebody's twisted desires manifesting in the real world and most strongly appearing as a physical location in the cognitive world.
If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
It seems Sai Nijima is starting to seriously listen to what I have to say. Alright, let's get that bond going. Only rank 2.
Alright.
It's got so much more for it to go.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Yes.
Seriously?
Holding an emergency meeting right now when summer break's starting? I guess they need to set some rules and the world's eyes are on us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like, don't do anything that'll hurt your school's reputation. Spend your summer break quietly.
I can't.
I can't stay quiet with all this excitement going on. Medjed's statement was insane. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves, they said. It could be a joke. There's talk this could even lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. I wonder if they're going to target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves react. What I'm looking forward to the most this summer is perfect escape from exam studies. But the Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the only ones Medjed's after. This is bigger than I thought. We can't leave this be. You're right.
Yep.
Let's get this assembly out of the way. So we have other business to attend to.
Morning!
Oh, hey, Protag. Morning. Is there something over there? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. Bum bum ba-dum. Assembly during a vacation? Are they crazy? Our school's done for. I don't care what the principal has to say. They're so stupid. I wish I could change their hearts. Why not make a post? Our request might be taken. Let's see what they do.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
I thought we were actually gonna go there, but alright.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
Naturally.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed.
Yep.
Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great.
She's so young,
He summarized it so much better than I did.
She's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
Yeah.
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Right.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny because Alibaba, that's actually a pretty strong clue.
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
Hope so.
That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too.
Aww.
In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
I can sense firm resolve from Morgana. Yeah, let's get that bond up. Ooh, allows you to craft all infiltration tools.
All right.
Sweet.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Yep, let's go.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
That'd be a
We don't have
terrifying
nearly enough
palace.
clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can. Come on, let's go see Futaba.
Oh, Ryuji.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Yeah, it's a risk though.
Oh.
Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
Breaking and entering. What? How far you fallen, perfect girl?
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Let's see. Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
There we go. It's like talking to old lightning fingers in Steins Gate.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you.
Morgana's story as a human. That's an interesting one. I'm not gonna get into it because it does involve some spoilers of the late game, but it's a building mystery. As we get to the end, you'll be able to find out.
We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
Okay. What do you want to hear? How's living in this house? It's painful. Why? I don't know.
Looks like you should ask something different.
Painful. Why don't you go out? Can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
Die?
Is it going to continue? Why do you think that? Why? This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb.
Alright, tomb.
Input accepted.
Here we go. Oh, I know the answers to this already, but it still sends a chill up my spine just like that word being the answer. It's freaking terrifying. I'd be like, oh my gosh.
We got it.
Was that enough?
Yes. It was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
Yeah, that was foolish. But for one reason, because we're gonna pop back out inside his house.
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that.
Oh boy.
Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works.
Interesting.
But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
Yeah.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
No, we got Morgana car.
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
Why?
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Considering you're new to this purple, this has gotta look very strange.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
Ah, yes, the animated anime section. So hot.
It's stuffy.
Nope. Okay. Oh.
Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air.
Why are you wearing white? Oh gosh, this anime and fan service. Look away, those.
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
I like how worse is there, like.
Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
So unabashed. It's so dumb. There it is.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You want to fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
That makes sense. It's a tomb. Good, nice one too.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
Itchy foot.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead,
Hmm.
It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt.
Right. Up we go.
Oh man.
So friggin' hot. Come on, let's get inside. Okay. I really probably should just stay with this crew. I feel bad though. I like having you two around, but like, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna need Makoto for sure. And then Morgana's a healer, so I kind of need Morgana.
It seems...
Futaba's palace, so this is how she thinks of that house.
Indeed.
Who knows what may await us within. What's your call, Joker? Shall we head inside? Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, we'll find out more about Futaba's secrets in here, right?
Yes.
Indeed. We'll head inside. Alright, let's do this.
Whoa.
It's so nice inside. This place has air conditioning or something? It may be because Futaba's room in reality has AC pumped through it. Either way, this is a relief. Huh. Our clothes still haven't changed even now. This has never happened to us before.
What to
It is
do?
refreshing that she doesn't see us as a threat, but are we completely surrounded by walls? I guess this is a tomb. It's probably not made to be easy to get into. Anyway, let's explore. Alright. Up we go. Whoa, that's a giant pit.
Focus.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like a trap.
It's amazing.
These stairs go pretty far. That's way too many. Don't ask for too much. You should be happy we're not getting attacked as we ascend.
Oh,
More importantly, I can tell you sense a treasure ahead. We're getting it pretty close now. These stairs seem to be heading into the heart of the pyramid. I wonder if that's where the treasure waits.
Let's go.
Oh, time to keep climbing then. Let's go. Up we go. Yeah, no enemies or nothing? I'm all for this.
Hey,
What do you think it's because she's not a criminal? I suppose she did welcome us in here. Yeah, they're going too fast. I don't care enough.
It's beautiful.
Do you think so?
Hey, there she is. Ooh, excuse me. There's someone there.
Hey, is this?
that's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kind of dressed like a queen.
She's so
you're
tiny.
Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something.
Oh, super chat from Dias Aria. Hey, thank you so much. It's GD for 4. I don't know what that. I need to look up what that is. Hang on. What is that anyway? Oh shoot, I got my phone on me. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
don't be like that. I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
I think it's true. Like, why are they being so dismissive, man?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked, but
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Oh yes, it's the tsundere thing.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague.
What are these voices?
Murderer.
Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed
It's all
her.
your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come
Don't
near
just
me.
stand there, say something!
Your fault.
Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
Whoa, scary though.
What was that?
My mother exists here. I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Our clothes.
That's a bad sign.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
Thank you, man. Have a good day at work. Thank you so much for your for the donation.
This again.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague.
with that?
Murderer.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! One of those books. It has the symbol
right.
from like.
I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive.
I know it's really distracting from the moment, but like behind her name tag, there's a book that has the symbol that's like. It's not from Half-Life. It's from Portal. What's the company called that had like the Portal that had the Gladys and all that? Like, Oh, come on, think of it. I think it starts with an A, but it looks like that symbol. Is that saying that this is the same universe? That'd be amazing.
This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
By the way, sorry to distract from this. This is terrifying.
Die!
Don't come near me!
Don't just stand there, say something!
It's your fault.
No! Someone help me!
I'm coming for you, girl. I promise.
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and...
Oh boy.
What now?
Indiana Jones time! Look at those arms pumping. I'd be so dead. I'd be so dead. We're safe. That was too close.
Wait!
Now what? Even if we wanted to ask Futaba what's going on, it seems the door is shut. What should we do? I think our best option is retreating for now. This won't be as simple as we expected. Why don't we prepare a little more and come back? Good idea. My thoughts exactly.
You're right.
Then, let's retreat for today and come back to the palace another day. Get out of here.
The date that Medjed is set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching.
Right.
The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber-terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Right.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Agreed. Sounds good.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
I agree.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation. We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
It kind of sounds like what's the movie called with lost treasure or something. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like one of those cheesy adventures.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
Well, yeah, but still.
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up. It was a great view.
At least he's honest.
You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to
Oh,
behold.
Yusuke, you're the best.
It ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady on. I'm a gentleman after all.
Oh god, you would have if you could have.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
Will we be alright like this?
Alright, hideouts moved to Shibuya, Kikuya building accessway to the Yongen Yaya Cafe LeBlanc. Okay, I can't read today. I'm getting tired, guys. I think we're gonna be closing off pretty soon.
Not again!
Oh, it's terrifying. Poor Futaba. This is a heartbreaking palace. Oh, that sucked! Is doing this really gonna help us do something about Medjed? Do they truly tend to follow through on their threat? It'd be a shame if our efforts were a waste. Medjed will definitely make a move. Alibaba! I'm checking in on your guys' progress. How much longer will it take? Your heart is more problematic than we had anticipated. Hey, Alibaba! Can you really do something about Medjed? Of course. Unfortunately, we have next to no evidence to support that. Your work will be rewarded, I promise. Besides, you have no other option, do you? I suppose that's true. You need your stuff to take down the server? Show us! Hey, don't start any trouble. Is that all it would take to convince you? Alright, I'll ask you to take care of this. Quickly. Until then. Wait, are you ditching us again? This is troubling, but we need to do something we can at the moment. I have concern for Futaba herself during all this. And why'd we have to happen during summer vacation? We don't have any other choice. Protag-kun, as always, we'll leave it to you to call us together.
The sight of her palace bothers me too. We have to do this.
Oh yeah. For Futaba, for the sake of ourselves and the rest of humanity. Hey, listen up, this is horrible. The fan site's gone. I tried to access the URL, but it says the page doesn't exist. The fruits of my labor has completely disappeared. Oh, fetch. Ryuji, you put that's a bad idea to put in her head. Oh, do you think it's because of Medjed? It has to be. Is this supposed to be some kind of penalty for cheering for the Phantom Thieves? But wait, they're totally jumping the gun. There's still time until the cleanse. Hold on, something came up. Is this proof enough for you? What's that supposed to mean? Do you think it's a virus? Oh. Calm down. Well, it looks like everything's back to normal. Sorry for making a fuss about all this. I'm gonna try and look into it a little bit more though. See you soon.
Was that Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Talk about a crazy thing to pull off.
But it works. Alright, so I know it's kind of an odd place, but like I'm getting a little tired and I think it's good. The most thing I want to do for these streams is making them consistent. I don't know. I don't understand people who can stream for like 6+ hours. It's freaking nuts, but it's not me. But thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, it's a pleasure being able to do this with you. Thank you to the patrons who are wonderful people who don't get enough love. I really can't thank you guys enough. You guys are so awesome. And thank you for those of you who donate to Super Chat. Seriously, you don't need to do that, but like I appreciate it. Keep in mind, anything I do get, of course, goes directly back into the channel. Like, it's all going to be, whatever I get is always going to be put back into this and trying to make it a better place for all of us and just, you know, to continue making great content like this. I appreciate all the time you guys have spent, and I love being able to talk with you in chat, so please feel free to come back anytime. I probably won't let things go too far astray from the game content, but of course, for anyone who's a patron, like, you got the patron cast if you want to hear me ramble about anything. Of course, you can post questions there as well. But for everyone else, just like, I'm grateful to have you here. Feel free to leave a comment or a question or anything. I'll answer as best I can. Yeah, so if you're watching this like on YouTube, thank you so much for spending your time here as well. This is of course a compilation of live streams I do on Wednesdays, so in case you want to join me for those. You can also see the full Let's Plays in a playlist. It'd be like Persona 5 like live stream archive. That's what you want to look up in there. Other than that, like, thank you so much for spending your time here. Hope you've enjoyed yourself as we get started into Futaba's Palace. Now, like last few times, like, because of the unlockable camera strap that we have, which as long as we do an ambush on an enemy, gets us a little bit of extra health and energy, there's a decent chance I'll be able to knock out an entire palace in one sitting, maybe two, because her palace is a little jumpier. We might have to do a, like, I can't remember if we have to do a in-person intervention of some kind or not. So if that's the case, obviously it'll have to be a two-parter, but regardless of that, it is going to be a blast and should be a lot of fun. So I hope you stick around for that. And then after that, we'll proceed to doing all the other fun stuff we get to do in our downtime. Thank you guys so much, and until next video watching me, I'm seeing you next. I'll see you there.